Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to the channel. Another 7 Days to Die video. I'm doing all this on Alpha 16.4 on the PC, but this should work on consoles because there's nothing really spectacular. Now, we don't have a whole lot of time before Alpha 17 comes out, so, in the spirit of a lot of the tests we've done in 16, we're going to test out a new way to keep zombies out, a new horde test, basically. This is not my design. I had somebody actually mention this to me a good while ago, and I just never got around to testing it. And this is supposedly a zombie-proof base. Now, I don't know for certain if it is yet. That's what we're going to test out. So that's kind of what we're here to do. And to make this is really quite simple. All you have to do is use some wood wedge tips, which you can see don't take but just a couple pieces of wood, and you're just going to use some wooden plates, which don't take but 4 pieces of wood. And that's all you have to do. So you get your wedge tips and put them down in kind of a pattern like this, however big you want to, and then you get your plates and you kind of line it up so that it stacks up on top of them, just like that. Now, I know some people will say, oh, this is kind of cheating because, well, you're floating off the ground. You're not supposed to be able to do that. You're taking advantage of the fact that, the plates and the wedge tips take up a full block and there's a space in between it. But, like I said, we're going to test it out and see how it works. Anyway, this might not work at all. But, who knows? So we're going to try it out. We'll get a couple zombies in here to test it out, and then you can see we're on day 35. We're going to let a horde come running in and see how bad it gets. Now, for those asking, like, well, how in the world do you get in here? It's really quite simple. All I did, I just stack up a block like that, just some wood frames, and then just jump up on top of it and pick them up and you're good to go. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So we can get a couple of our lovely assistants in here. Alright, so I'm going to go right over here. Let's see, get old Sylvia and her niece Brittany in here and drop down inside and see what they do when they come towards us. We'll start off with the best possible assistants we can get just because they're reliable here. Okay, so they're coming at it and they're at least swinging at it, but they don't seem to be able to hit it. They're not doing any damage to the plates themselves. Let's have them move over here closer to the corner. Let's see what happens if they get in the corner. See if this is viable, because eventually... Oh, did we get a hit on there? Oh, okay, we got a hit on there in that one corner. They just flail along wildly enough, they might actually hit it. I'm going to blame Brittany on that one. That seemed like it was her fault. Brittany, you're messing up my test here. Okay, y'all come over in the corner over here. I need you to really test it out here before we get some bears and dogs and crawlers and all kinds of things there. I need you to see if that corner's going to cause any problems or not. Can y'all scooch over for me just a little bit? Here, this is going to kind of throw things off just a little bit. Throw a little bit. Okay, there. No, get him into the corner. Okay, look at you. How about you stop hitting my base? Look, Sylvia's cooperating. She's not hitting anything and messing it up, but you. Look what you're doing. I'm going to have to repair all of this now. Okay, so this is not impenetrable. Some of the taller, lanky zombies like Brittany over there can apparently get in. Can you walk through this part? Okay, so you can't just walk through that part. So she's hitting it still. I'm going to test it out and let her actually hit it a couple more times and see what happens if she does knock it down. If that plate up above her stops her from getting in. Come on. Come on. Here, tell you what, I'll help you out. You're working pretty hard here. Can you get it? Okay, there, I'll help you out. Let's see. Can you get inside that way? Okay, so that top plate up there is still keeping her from being able to get inside. Now, I'm guessing, of course, the crawlers and the spider zombies would just walk right on through that. But at least if they happen to get through this first little barrier, that they're going to at least be stopped by that top one there. So, pardon me. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, we're going to get reset. I'm going to get a couple other big baddies and stuff in here and kind of see what this can actually do next. Alright, I got our next batch of contestants ready to go. We got a biker, we got a bear, we got a zombie spider, and a crawler here. So this is kind of going to put this to the test here. I have to say I'm a little bit nervous on this. And if this works, if there's any form of validation to this, I will get the Blood Moon Horde in here. But let's turn these bad boys on and see what happens. I'm going to die. Okay, so the bears, he's not directly going at it. I don't know where the spider zombie went. Okay, biker, he's a little bit taller, so I'm just hoping he don't hit the top of that thing there. Okay, where did the other two go? Are they... Hey, Mr. Spider. Oh, there we go. I think I got his attention. Okay, the crawler, he's just taking forever because, he don't have a whole lot of upper body strength, but let's see what the spider zombie does. Oh my god, that's kind of close. He's going to ride on up there. He's going to ride on the bear. Okay, so he's not hitting that yet. Okay, so far, things seem to be... Oh, okay. Well, he's doing a little bit of elevator glitching here. Okay, so, might behoove us to put some sort of roof on the top of this. Oh, there he goes. He's inside. Look what you did. Back up. Back up. Back up. Okay, we cool? Okay, so that bottom one's taking... Ah, no, don't hit me. Bottom one's taking a little bit of damage here. This is not a very good idea. Whoever suggested this test is either a sadist or really just wants to see me get eaten. Okay, so it might behoove you to keep a claw hammer or a wrench out. I think it's the crawler over here. He seems to be the one that's doing a little bit of damage. Let's see if I can get rid of him. Hey, stand still. I can't hit you. There we go. Okay, so I don't think it's the bear that's hitting him. I think it was just the crawler. So far, repair that. Ow, oops, sorry. Oh, great, I'm bleeding. Thanks. Way to go, bear. Way to go. Okay, let's stop the bleeding before things get terribly bad in here. Okay, so as far as this thing actually working, have any sort of validity to it whatsoever. Now, I know the zombie cops are going to spit at me. They're going to hit this and do some damage. I'm not even going to bother testing it because they screw up everything. They always wreck the party. But a crawler and a spider here can seem to either hit the bottom or the top of it, but everything else seems to be okay. So I guess if you're in the middle of a horde or something, all you have to do is just keep track of the people on the ground and you should be okay. Alright, we're going to clean this mess up here. We don't have a whole lot of time before the zombie blood moon horde shows up here, and we'll see how that goes against that. Okay, be right back. Alright, it is that time now. Let me see. Alright, we are definitely hunted. We're inside of it here. I'm armed with just a wrench right at the moment. Wait, did I see... Oh, get that one repaired there. I got some wood on me here so I can kind of repair this as I go. Okay, alright, so there's the first businessman shows up. He's very early. Looks like... Is that Marlene coming in here? Hey, it's Marlene. How's it going, girl? We got Hazmat Zombie. Okay, he's in the corner. Alright, so he's doing a little damage over there. And that one, I'm going to have to kind of keep an eye on that one. Sylvia brought her group of people. Okay, y'all need to stop hitting this right there. Okay, here, stop hitting those. Okay, he seems to be just barely hitting. Okay, what if I come around over to this side, force them kind of spread out a little bit more here? I'm hoping they don't actually do enough damage to get through here. That's quite a large number of zombies that are slowly taking down that wall. Okay, so he seems to have gotten out of the first level of plates and stuff that are floating here, but they don't seem to be hitting anything else. Let me kind of check my repair status. Okay, this seems to be okay right at the moment. Okay, so he's getting rid of that one too. Okay, all right. So it is a bit scary. I have to say I'm a little bit on the terrified side of things because of the fact that they're so close to getting in. But as you can see, this is working. You know, I wouldn't set this as the only line of defense. If you're going to do this, maybe consider using something stronger than wood. I just set it up because it's easier to, you know, build and construct and stuff. But you could easily do this out of all kinds of stuff. I mean, let's see, for wood plates, you got brick plates, and I'm not worried about them getting in right now, but you got all kinds of different kinds of flagstone tips is not very strong, concrete tips, scrap iron tips. So there's lots of ways you could build this that would last a little bit longer than wood. But I would call this a successful test, as creepy and terrifying as this is. Well, I didn't even see you back there, dude. This seems to be pretty valid. Awesome. Alright, so the person who suggested this, I'm sorry, I don't exactly remember who it was. It's been a while. It's more than one person, actually. And this seems like it works out. So, thank you. Definitely keep those kinds of suggestions come along, because, you know, Alpha 17 comes along. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of this kind of stuff I'm going to have to retest a little bit. But for the most part, this seems to be working. Glitch or no glitch, this will definitely save your buns in a pinch. So, anyway, we're going to leave it at that. If you enjoyed the video or found it useful, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. And be sure to click that little bell icon if you're not already too, so you don't get notified when new videos go up. Thank you guys so much for your time. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.